Hey peeps, and welcome to another Ice82 video. This is the proper start of Series 7 now. Last week's video, the train set, that was like a really special bonus sort of video. Now we're started. This is it. This is Series 7. So this is a return to reviews on a Friday, and this is the King class locomotive. Once again, those very nice people at Hornby asked very politely if I would be very happy to look at this locomotive. And I said yes, please. In fact, I did tell them that the King class was going to be popular. I know that you all want to see what this locomotive is like. It's been highly anticipated. People have been waiting for it for ages, like ever since it was announced. And it's finally here. And guys, she's absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, what a stunning model. I don't know very much about the King class. I do know that they were, I'm pretty sure that they were the biggest GWR locos you could get. I think they may have built one or two that were like special editions or something, and they were even bigger. But basically, they were the largest locos they built, and they were a 460, as you can see, 4, 6, and nothing at the back. Really powerful, seriously powerful locomotives. But just in case you don't know very much, and I don't, Hornby have very nicely put all this information on the back. So let's just have a quick look. So it's a Class 8P. There's there's an awful lot of information here, guys. It's going to take me ages to read through all of that. So hang on one moment. Okay, we're back. It's only been a second for you, but it's been a few minutes for me. Yeah, honestly, the information they put on the back here is really informative. Basically, it talks about how the King classes were a development of the Castle class, and that's one of my favourite locos ever. So no wonder I'm really fond of this. Basically, what they did with the Castle class is that they extended it. They made it bigger and beefier and stronger. They gave it an upgrade, and it was such a radical change that this was called the King class. It then goes on to talk about how many of them were built and where they were built. I think there were 30 in total. There's about 3 or 4 that are in preservation right now. The rest were scrapped. And then it talks specifically about this particular locomotive as well. Although they have made a little typo there. It says King Richard III, but it's supposed to say King Richard II. Locomotive 6021 was definitely King Richard II. So, yeah, a little bit of a typo. But that's it. No, I can't, I didn't notice anything else that was in error, so that's okay. Oh gosh, what was that? Over the course of its lifetime, it covered over 1.9 million miles. Oh my gosh, across the Western region. Of course, this locomotive was Western region based, as most of them were. And so that means that it would have been replaced by, is it warships? Would it have been warships, the Class 42s? Or are they the Westerns? No, the Westerns are 52s, aren't they? I always get them mixed up. But wow, yes, incredible. Let's open the box and see what it's like inside. Oh, sorry, yeah, before I go on, this is TTS sound. I did explain that to everybody in the previous video, which is why I overlooked it. But yes, Hornby very nicely asked if I would be happy to have a look at the sound model. I'm very impressed with this TTS sound stuff, folks. It's very impressive for the money. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I have no idea what sounds are on there. I guess we'll find out in a moment. But it is DCC fitted with TTS sound. So this is the really nice packaging that Hornby are doing more and more of now, which I'm really happy about. You just really gently pull out this, what has become known, I think, around the world as the block of ice. Look, it's like it's been frozen solid, like that guy off Star Wars. Han Solo? That guy. I think I should know. So, right, here we go. This should tell us what sounds we get, hopefully. What else is there? Oh gosh, another one of these. I will show you it. I will show you my binder full of them, I promise. I think I know where it is. King class. Wow. So again, just all the usual stuff. We're really used to this now, folks. Where to put tiny little drops of lubrication, how to fit the accessories, assembly. If your product includes a plug-in connection, that's probably going to be pre-connected. It usually is. Body removal, yeah, really useful, just in case you need to get in there and do any maintenance or replace chips and things like that. DCC ready? Well, this is DCC fitted. I guess what they're talking about here is that this is obviously for all of the King class, and this particular one is already DCC fitted with sound. So that's why the instructions are a little bit generic. The instructions, the guidelines, or whatever you want to call them. Although they do call them maintenance instructions. Okay, moving on. Right, sound then. Here we go. Digital sound, King class. Oh, nice. Oh, here we go. Is that a list? Yes. Here we go. This is what we get. Whistle medium, whistle long, whistle short, whistle 2 bursts, wheel slip, coal shoveling, blow down, safety valve, injector, cylinder cock, brake, blower, guard's whistle, coupler clank, and fireman's breakfast. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly the same as the locomotive we looked at last week, Ketley Hall. If not, it's incredibly similar. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. We know that the fireman's breakfast, that's definitely the best. Oh, loops until disabled. That's quite, I never noticed that before. It tells you whether you have to switch it off or it switches itself off. That's really good. And the E-Link system makes that really nice and easy. So this is all your serious stuff. These are your CV values. So if you've got a really fancy controller, you can change all of these. And you can alter, oh my gosh, look at just how much stuff you can alter. Motor algorithm. Motor algorithm 2, motor algorithm 12, decoder sound version, decoder sound ID. Look, CV162, adjusting the volume of the medium whistle. It's very, very comprehensive, this is. It's very impressive. I really do like all this. I mean, a lot of serious modelers out there are going to love this. So, a huge thumbs up for that. Seriously, I do not expect to be disappointed by the loco. That's for sure. So let's take a look at her. Okay, I actually have already opened this. I was just so excited to have a look at it that I opened it the day it arrived, but I'm still going to be very, very gentle because it's a really tight fit actually. So you just slide off this outer coating really gently. Oh gosh, see what I mean about it being a tight fit? God, oh, whew. Gosh, it's like getting in the gym. Okay, so we've got some accessories in the top. Let's have a look what they are. Oh, brake rods. What else? I think they're just brake rods. No, we've got a coupler. We've got, is that a lamp? Is that some vacuum tubing? I'm not too sure. We've definitely got some brake rods, and there's something else inside there. Oh, I think. Oh my gosh! Look, some piping. Well, now that's impressive, and I'll tell you for why. Because when you see the locomotive in a moment, it really doesn't need any extra accessories. There's heaps of detail on there, but they've included extra as well. Just look at that pipe work. How beautiful is that? So yeah, very impressive. It's always nice when we get accessories. We love accessories. Okay. Honestly, folks, I'm really struggling for words. I mean, I have opened some really good looking, really smart models in my time, but this is it the best? It's probably the best. Oh, I don't know, because there was Sparrowhawk, that was beautiful, and then of course the Midland Compound by Batman, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, trust me, it's right up there. It really is. So let me just get all the packaging out of shot. Are you ready for this? What do you make of that? Eh? What do you reckon? Isn't that just beautiful? Look at it. It's stunning. I can't fault. I mean, just look at all that cap detail. Look at that. Everything about this model, it's just beautiful. Have you seen the detail down there? I don't even know what that is. It's obviously pipework of some sort, whether it's to do with the blowdown thing, or it's just to allow it to release pressure or to get water out of the cylinders, although that wouldn't make sense because the cylinders are there. I genuinely don't know. I'm really not too sure. But you can see the sander, what I think is the sanding. Yeah, that must be a sander. You can see a sander there. Just look at that. Now that type of linkage, that's got a name. Someone's going to comment below and tell me exactly what it is, or tweet me. But it has, does it begin with W? Is it Walstart or something? I'm not too sure. But basically, that type of linkage, that this connecting on here, that has a type of name. It's beautiful. When you see that in action, especially on the real thing, and I think you can go and find one of these on the, is it the North Norfolk or Mid Norfolk Railway? Yeah, it's just poetic. It's poetry. It's poetry in motion. Get it? Because it's moving. Oh, honestly, it's beautiful. Look, it wouldn't be a GWR loco, would it, without a copper-clad chimney? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Safety valve detail. One of the most beautiful blues I have ever seen. I mean, I think I might get my car in this colour when the new Focus RS or whatever it comes out. I think, yeah. Yes, we'll take your order. What colour would you like it in? GWR King Blue, please. What? It's just beautiful. Of course they're sprung. Of course they're sprung buffers. Did you expect anything else? And it's probably just the same at the back as well. Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, the next thing to test then is, a little bit of polystyrene's come out. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Just a little bit of extra packaging, it's okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so the next thing to test then is couplings. We're looking for NEM sockets and a nice slimline coupler if we can find one. And we've got both. Perfect. That is a NEM socket connected to the locomotive there by, well, it's not a dovetail connector, but it's definitely connected. And there's a really nice slim tension knot coupler there, so that's really good. As for the front, coming around to the front, you can see that again, look, there's a NEM socket. And the spare coupler we saw a bit ago in the bag. So you're all good to go. Personally, I'd definitely make sure she pulls a train rather than pushing a train. But at least from that you can see that you have the option to do both. So that's really good. Now, coming back around to the cab detail, what do you make of that? I mean, honestly, just look at it. You can even see all the little gauges, all the little dials, the brass handles, the reverser, the, oh gosh, what's it called? The regulator, that's it. I couldn't think what it's called. You can even see the regulator. And look at the little fold down or fold up seats for the driver and fireman. It's just beautiful. Everything about it. The livery, the detail, the weight, it's really heavy. And I think they have pre-fitted. Let's have a look. Yes, there we go. Yep, it doesn't actually... Whoa, what's that? Oh my gosh, is that a water scoop? Oh my gosh, they've even put like a water scoop on the bottom of the tender. Is that accurate? Is that supposed to be there? I'm guessing so. And look at all the rivets on that tender. What a beautiful livery. I do like, that's one of my favourite British Railways liveries. This is, I mean, oh gosh, it's just so exquisite. Look at the cable going into the DCC socket there. Folks, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't floor it. I can't criticise it anywhere. Maybe there's a bit too much detail. Maybe. I mean, there's some of it is at risk of being snapped off and stuff. You've just got to be gentle. You've just got to be really careful. Okay, let's put her on the track and fire her up. Okay, so welcome back. We are now joined by the King Class locomotive on the track. And I did tell you in the previous video, which was the, the Western Express, the train set, that I would look at all of the Railmaster software, but that stuff's just going to take so long to look at, and I have so many trains now that do sounds. I'm actually going to move that into like a separate little video all on its own. So I'll probably get that uploaded next Wednesday. Yeah, it'll probably go up in the week. So do look out for that, and I will introduce you to the Railmaster software and just how, just how fancy it is and stuff. So watch out for that. But yes, its sounds are almost identical to the Hall class locomotive that we looked at last week. There's just a few differences with the whistles, but basically everything else is the same. So everything's set up, the E-Link is all operational. I'm going to switch on the sounds now. Okay, there we go. So that's just the background sort of idle sound. And then if I play you one of the whistles, it's quite nice. And then another whistle. I love that. That's a really good one. That's definitely better than the Hall's whistle. And then there's even another whistle, I think. Ah, that's cute. Let's play that again. Yeah, see, that's perfect for like just before the locomotive starts to move off, because that's what they do, isn't it? They play a little whistle just before they start to move away, just so everyone knows it's about to move, and I do like that. Okay, moving on. Oh, the whistles on this one are way better than the Hall class. Let's play that again. Oh, that's really good. Now, the rest should be the same in theory. So this is wheel slip, I think. Yeah, that sounded like wheel slip. But even though it was wheel slip, it still sounded differently to the Hall class. So a bit of coal shoveling. Okay, and then blow down. I do like that. I do like that sound. That just makes me think of it sat waiting in the station. I just love it. Safety valves. Injector. Now that's cool, because that actually was different to Ketley Hall, so that's really good. Cylinder cock. Whoa. Okay. Brakes. Blower. Oh. The guard's whistle. Oh, well, I think that's the same. But then I suppose a whistle is a whistle. Coupler clank. I think that's pretty similar as well. And then finally breakfast. Now this has got to be the same, surely, unless they've thrown a heap more bacon on or something. That one gets me every time. Let's just play that again. I do love that. That's the best, definitely. Okay, so those are all the sounds. If I just zoom out a little bit, and then if we get the locomotive to back up a little bit and then come forward again, we should hear what some of the sounds are like when the locomotive is in motion. Okay, so here it comes. And I'll just stop it. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, it's a shame that things like the brakes and flange squeal and stuff aren't automated. That would be quite nice. But having said that, you know, you can't complain for the price. This TTS sound stuff is so much cheaper than normal DCC sound, and it really is fantastic value for money. I'm just going to get it to back up a little bit, and then will get her going off around the layout. So I'm going to do the brakes manually now. See how much better that was? Well, hear how much better that was? Okay, so let's get her running around the layout then, because I'm sure she's going to run beautifully. There's no coaches to put on, but what I can do is I'll do a special video on, maybe Sunday? Yeah, maybe Sunday. I'll do a special video where we get this and Ketley Hall running together with coaches. How about that? Okay. And this time I'm not going to hit the play button or anything, I'm just going to actually grab the regulator and give it a little bit of power. I told you she'd run beautifully. Look at that. Okay, you know she can do slow speed really well. Let's give her a bit more power. Let's really ramp it up. Okay, I've got her doing 56 miles per hour now, scale speed. Whoa! Okay, right, let's see if we can slow it down again then. Okay, so I'm bringing the regulator right down now. 32 miles per hour, 28, 27, 20, 19. And then stop. Okay. Yes, finally, she stopped. The regulator was left at 2 miles per hour, just by accident, and that just shows you how, even at 2 miles per hour, the loco wanted to keep going and playing sounds and everything. That's just amazing. What can I say? If we just get it to back up a little bit. Here we go. That'll do. Yeah. Honestly, folks, she's stunning. Everything about this model is incredible. It's really good value for money. The detail is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The sounds, they're just fantastic. I mean, they're so much fun. And, well, you've seen how well she runs. She hasn't even been ran in properly yet. I will do that. But, yeah, she's just, so smooth, such a good motor. I'm looking forward to that video with the coaches.
train terminates here. Please ensure that you take all your belongings with you when you leave the train. Thank you for traveling with us today.